Welcome to another episode of Total Pole Sports. It's Coach Hutch. We're sitting here with Coach Lambo. And we're going to recap this game last night. And first off the bat, I was totally wrong.
You was totally wrong.
-2 should have been -20.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, man. I mean, the 49ers really put in work. 49ers had, some key injuries. I mean, the running back Elijah Mitchell was out. But the guy, Jeff Wilson Jr., 18 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. The 49ers defense was just all over the Rams offensive line. The Rams just couldn't really do too much. I mean, ever since 2019 under Sean McVay, the Rams have been 0-9 against Kyle Shanahan in the regular season. Imagine being 0-9. Basically around the same record as Kirk Cousins on primetime, which is 11-23-1. So, it's just, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I started the game off pretty excited, thinking that the Rams were going to do all right in a very, very ferocious San Francisco home atmosphere. And then I saw Deebo Samuel, and I saw that bullet from Garoppolo, and I'm like, oh, man, he really is threading the needle. And then I'm like, oh, they literally forgot to block Aaron Donald. Like, who doesn't block Aaron Donald and Dominican Sue, the Watts, any of them? How do you forget to block that guy? So I'm like, all right, there might be some sparks here. And then next thing you know, fast forward, you got 3 field goals and no touchdowns. And Cooper Kupp getting a ton of catches, but still not getting as many yards as Deebo in 6 catches.
Well, that is correct. But I do give credit to the 49ers defensive coordinator, DeMeco Ryans, who has been on that staff for the last 6 years as an inside linebacker coach. And now is his second year as a defensive coordinator. So I give him a lot of credit for his good game planning last night. Now I'm going to break up a little bit of stats of what happened last night. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Kupp had about 14 receptions for 122 yards. The man Deebo Samuel, you know what I'm saying? 6 receptions, 115 yards and a touchdown. Matthew Stafford and Jimmy G, it wasn't all about, the quarterbacks and whatever. It was mainly about the run game and defense. But Matt Stafford was 32 for 48, 254 yards and an interception. Jimmy G, 16 for 27, 239 and a touchdown. But the Rams need to be more balanced.
Yes.
I'm so concerned.
48 passing plays?
Yes,
Insane.
that's not their scheme. I want the Sean McVay scheme when he first came into the Rams, established the run. Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, they came in as head coaches in the same year around 2017. They learned how to establish the run. I mean, ever since they signed Matthew Stafford, they hadn't ran the ball. Darrell Henderson only had 7 carries for 27 yards and nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then Cam Akers supposed to be that guy. What happened to the running backs, man?
So
what happened since Todd
Gurley? My coaching
Gurley?
philosophy my whole life is you run the ball to set up the passing game. You just can't go out there and be pass happy. 48 attempts, you're going 3 and out because you're just throwing the ball, and you're throwing it at past people. You're getting attacked by a defensive line, like you said. They went off against
I would tell you something. I would tell you something from one of my favorite mentors of all time. I'm not going to say his name, but in the NFL, 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 2 are considered passing downs.
Yeah, in the NFL. Yeah.
So, it was a good game last night. I was surprised that there was no touchdowns. But, I give credit to the 49ers, and, that's a tough division in the NFC West. So both of those teams are 2-2, and, I hope whatever matchups, whatever opponents they have next week, it's going to be some good ones.
Like I said, NFL is unpredictable sometimes. All the bookies had it at -2 and -20, so I would have taken some alternative spread, but words of the wise, don't listen to any of my betting advice.
No. I'm never going to bet, but I like to say thank y'all for tuning in to Total Pole Sports. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for what you want our next video to be. It's me, Coach Lambo. It's us, Coach Hutch, and y'all have a great night.
Appreciate it. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching.